here he is, one of the best bantamweight contenders in the world, Cory Sandhagen. Perhaps a victim of expectation at times when he signed with the UFC. Not all that long ago in 2018, a lot of people felt like he was going to be a future world champion. He started 5-0 in the UFC, before that humbling at the hands of Aljamain Sterling, but he has methodically built himself back up. Of course, fought Petr Yan for the interim bantamweight championship back in 2021, and now a few years later, having rounded out his all-around game, Cory Sandhagen likely one fight away from undisputed greatness. Cory Sandhagen enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Cory Sandhagen. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon.
Let's do it.
All right, it's usually all offense all the time out of Merab Dvalishvili, the Georgian, the Team Sarah Longo staple. As this round gets underway, you got to think he's going to go to the takedown early and often, and he doesn't get discouraged when the opposition gets back up. He chains his takedowns together as good as anyone in this bantamweight division, and he believes that will be the path of least resistance here tonight. Oh, beautiful hook! So there it is, as he expected, the takedown defense would be there. The kickboxer able to thwart that first offering by the wrestling method.
Fights come down to moments, J.A., and that's a big moment for the kickboxer, just understanding that he can stop a takedown from a wrestler of this caliber. Big right hook there by the champ.
Dvalishvili's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Sandhagen.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Excellent ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. And now he's got the back.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Dvalishvili's back in full mount.
Big ground and pound. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Dvalishvili.
Great job landing from the top position.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling your position on the ground. You need more of that. If you're on top, I need you to keep that spot.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Beautiful job by the champion. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, is that a massive knee to the head? Could be in trouble here. Nice liver shot lands. Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Sandhagen. The takedown is not there. And now leather being thrown on both sides. 3 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. All right, feet on the hips here.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move them off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Nice transition.
All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound off.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Sandhagen's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Final seconds here. 2 rounds in the books.
Sit down and take a deep breath. Let's relax. You lost that last round. You're losing the fight. We need to change things up quick. Remember the game plan. Let's go back to that.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Nice jab by Sandhagen. That is how you scramble, folks. Sandhagen gets the takedown. Could be big here.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Dvalishvili. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Under 3 minutes to go in our 3rd round. And very effective with the ground and pound. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
In the half guard.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Under a minute to go. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. Another ground and pound strike lands. Waning seconds here of round number 3. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down, breathe, get some water, relax. Now listen, that was awesome. Really good work. Way to control from the top. I need you to work to pass that guy.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it in the...
Play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Wallace really gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh! He's wobbling now. Oh, nice kick.
Dvalishvili's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Nicely done. Oh, bone on bone, shin/foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those are fun. I'm telling you, man, you get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do.
A little bit.
Horrible.
Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move, given how things were playing out on the field. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
You need to work on this position.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. Oh, he's got a guillotine here. That guillotine is very tight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Oh, right into mount.
Sandhagen's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Nice. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Dvalishvili. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Oh, big shots from the top. Dvalishvili's back in half guard.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, he's got that submission tight now.
Oh, man, that was slick. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Nice strike from bottom position. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
He's having his way with him here. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
All right, so there he is. He remains the hunted at 135 pounds.